First, the top headlines. Manipur prohibits Myanmar refugees from engaging in any form of business or labor work. No work, no pay whip issued for government staff for skipping work. Manipur government to send recommendation to Centre for implementing NRC in state, CM Biren Singh. Talks only way to bring peace in Manipur, says Minister Riju. Also, tribal bodies announced 12-hour hunger strike in Assam on March 10 against CAA. Iris, India's first AI teacher, launches in Kerala school. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Thawal districts till 10 p.m. for Kokching district till 8 p.m. In Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. A very good afternoon. Welcome to ELITETV. You're watching ELITETV's English News at 3 p.m. I'm in Chongtham, Amrita, bringing you the news in details. The Executive Magistrate of Kamjong District in Manipur has issued a notice against refugees from Myanmar, prohibiting them from engaging in any form of business, trade or labor work. The notice clearly states that all refugees within the Kamjong subdivision are required to strictly stay within their designated refugee camps. They are explicitly forbidden from participating in any business or trade activities, from working as laborers or helpers in any capacity. It was also mentioned that refugees found violating this order will face prosecution in accordance with the relevant laws and rules. The order states it is hereby notified to all concerned that refugees in Kamjong subdivision are to strictly remain in refugee camps only. Refugees are not allowed to engage in any business or trade and are strictly prohibited from being engaged as laborer or helper or in any other manner. Further, any refugee violating this notice order will be prosecuted as per relevant laws and rules. The order reads: Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh on Monday told the Assembly that 6,746 illegal Myanmarese nationals have been detected in the state from May 3, 2023 to February 27 this year. The Chief Minister said 259 Myanmaris were pushed back to their native place after biometric data collection, while the rest are being housed in temporary shelters to prevent them from mixing with the general public. Singh informed the House that a reconciliation team chaired by the Gangmei of the Hill Areas Committees has been established to initiate talks with MLAs who skipped this session. The Manipur government proposes to introduce a no-work, no-pay rule for its employees who have not been attending office without authorized leave due to various reasons. A circular from the state government states officials under the state government who are unable to attend office at their usual place of posting on account of the prevailing law and order situation in the state has been attached with deputy commissioners, line departments, field-level offices to enable them to function therefrom, or from discharging such responsibilities as may be assigned to them by the deputy commissioners concerned or such authorities duly authorized in this regard. Further, it has been reported that many of such officials so attached are not attending the offices to which they have been attached or not reporting for duty. Such acts constitute conduct unbecoming of a government servant and amount to dereliction of duty as per CCS Conduct Rules 1964. The same is viewed seriously by the state government. The principle of no work, no pay shall be applied to any official who has not reported to the authority to whom they have been attached or who are not attending such offices without a valid and accepted reason. All administrative secretaries will also ensure communication to various officials attached with deputy commissioners and field officers regarding their attachment, if not already done so, and issue instructions for regular office attendance and provisions of law in case of non-compliance. It is also reiterated that in general, the principle of no work, no pay shall also be invariably applied to all government employees under the state government. All deputy commissioners shall take steps in this regard to enforce the same in all offices in their respective districts. Meanwhile, all administrative secretaries, deputy commissioners, and the head of department will submit a report on action grant taken in this regard by 13 March 2024 positively. Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh on Wednesday said that he will send a recommendation to the Center for implementing the National Register for Citizens NRC in the state as his government cannot do it alone. Singh's statement came a few days after the Assembly passed a resolution urging the central government to implement the NRC in the state in the interest of the state in particular and of the nation in general. The state cannot implement it, NRC. We have taken a resolution in the House. We are sending a recommendation to the central government to do the needful for implementation of NRC in Manipur, Singh told reporters at the sidelines of a program. The Manipur Legislative Assembly has passed a private member resolution advocating for the implementation of the National Register of Citizens NRC in the state. The resolution, moved by a Tangkhul Naga MLA and supported by a diverse coalition including a Naga minister, 2 Meitei Pangal MLAs and Meitei MLAs, marks a significant moment in the state's legislative history. The Chief Minister of Manipur Biren Singh took to microblogging site X on March 2 to announce the momentous occasion, stating the collective resolve of indigenous communities in Manipur to safeguard the state and the nation through the implementation of the NRC. The 1st of March 2024 marks a historic event in Manipur Assembly, stated Chief Minister Biren Singh. This united effort showcases the resolve of indigenous communities in Manipur to implement NRC to save the state and the nation. This is truly a pivotal moment in the Manipur Legislative Assembly's history. The Manipur Legislative Assembly convened on March 1 for its 5th session of the 12th Assembly, where it resolved to urge the Indian government to expedite the implementation of the National Register of Citizens in the state. This decision, echoing a previous resolution passed on August 5, 2022, underscores the Assembly's unwavering dedication to preserving Manipur's security and integrity. The Manipur police arrested 2 cadres of KCP Taibanganba group from Imphal West area yesterday. They were identified as Yumnam Arvin, alias Mangangja, 21 years, and Oinam Rakesh Meitei, alias Tingshangamba, 20 years, both of Bishnupur district. They were allegedly involved in extortion from private schools, hospitals, and brick farms located in and around Imphal area. 2 mobile handsets, 2 Aadhaar cards, Rs 3,370 in cash, and a 4-wheeler car were recovered from their possession. A case has been registered for further investigation. Despite the free movement regime FMR is great, identification of illegal immigrants entered in the past is a problem, says Maheshwar Thongnaujam, National Secretary RPI Athawale. In public meetings held at Ithai, Lafupatera, Segmajin, and Uchiwa, the social workers said that the removal of FMR by the center is fortunate, though it is too late. We appreciate the stand of the center. Many illegal immigrants had entered in Manipur from other countries during the year 1950 to 2004. It will be a difficult task to identify the illegal immigrants. The indigenous people should acknowledge such mistakes and then try to remedy in future. We should fight our enemies jointly, he added.
FMR free movement regime kilometer tratuk ni macam bayaram isi. Atau pa country dagi India da Manipur da kilometer tratuk ni macam bayaram isi. 1950 ki matanda kya yar mi khang rachang bu changan de ma 1950 dagi 2004 bawda kilometer nipu chang bayaram me kilometer nipu ase loire ba aduna kilometer nipu sinare mapadang naro na changsala pa illegal immigrants yam se changba to yarabna hekta changba yaba changun bane vekta 1969 ki gazette ta Chochampur ki khun se mama chani marifuni thoi leye 282 ngarang handa 2023 ki ministry of panchayati raj ki che thola pa Chochampur ki khun masing se 842 adu kya hengala me changa humpu hengalam dro dumana Chochampur nate kangpo pitu changa gi mathak tenopal du chani chang gi mathak masing thingam dana abnormal row of villages se phatat dena me mama.
A 3-day international workshop on fisheries management and ecology fostering knowledge was begun today at the court hall of Manipur University. The workshop was organized by the Department of Geology, Manipur University in collaboration with ICAR Directorate of Cold Water Fisheries Research, Bhimtal and Institute of Inland Fisheries, Potsdam, Germany. Speaking the occasion, Professor Ann Lokenda, VC, Manipur University, said that pisciculture is a must in our state, Manipur, where no big industry exists. Pisciculture is an alternative way of our livelihood. It should be promoted. In Manipur, most of the farmers used to crop paddy once in a year. Many farmers have changed the culture of growing paddy due to lack of water. So they turned the paddy culture into pisciculture, he added.
It is slightly different. It's not very well connected with railways. Of course, the new railway line system, the population configurations is also quite different. The coming of foreign direct investment is also not very encouraging so far. And therefore, I have been constantly talking about encouragement of the agroforestry and fishery economy in Manipur, in the United States particularly.
The inter-village roads connecting Haibongpokpi, Lamsang Awang Laikai, Lambal, Lamdongay, Lairen Sajik and Kautruk of Imphal West are highly deteriorated. The locality is suffering many grievances due to dust on the road. The paka of the roads were done but no blacktopping. Due to this, many potholes are on the roads. Besides, many students are facing inconvenience while they go to school. Authorities concerned are asked to complete the said inter-village roads according to one local called Laishram Paka.
BC Hoi Haibong Pidena Lamsang, Lamban, Lamlungay Land Sajik. Adu Lona Game Village Sabi Sport Yama, Kaputa Tormaju, see the second net ormani. And Mamang is a heater Paka Lore. Well, last but Katang Tabila memory, has you Hanna young Peter, Tolop Guy couldn't Guy Masasa, as over Salasu, Guy Masas in Amata Tobayatre. And the Yaga in Masiki and BC are 2 1 the Siena. Angang bi asin upul ho na hoi angang bi roi na nok nai hu to na an mo to phim cha de ya ga ma si athu ba matam da sarkar mai ta na ga ma si amtang kolas thana ba kho na ba ai na yam ngai di paka lo ma ga tu khi ba sin ma sin ne yam ngai si ado haji phau si han na yam bi de ma ni sarkar la no ta la pi de ma si to bi de yam ma chaw ba lambi ni ma si di
I know Zik, Lajariba Mafamasi, I won't go with the Changlaka, Amba Lamsang, Lamban, Lamlongay, Laren Sazik, Kautruk, Tagataba Lambiduni, Hariba Lambi Asi, Mamang da Pakalo Vira Maga, Velasti Tabitana, Lep Kibadagi, Ozik, Hariba Lambi Asi, Apagi, Angang, Skun Chatok Sin Toba, Lagi Atu Kai Chatok Sin Toba Matamda, Ufun Hova Amadi Pom, Hanmana Timba, Toba, Namaram Oraga, Aji. Chatok chasin tawda yamna awaba ama mayokna re hariba lambi asi akogi lekai asida leiriba khundasingna phongdorpagi matung inna hariba lambi asi khara athuba matamda koilas thabiduna hariba lambi asi akogi phajana semjin biduna angangjing skun chatok chasin tawba adagi akogi thaba athu kai chatok chasin tawbada awaba mayokna riba si khara athuba matamda kuhan biu haiba wafam du akogi khundasingna thambirai Hiram Masiki Matang the program Jariba 79 Laishram ELITETV News Hebong Pokui.
Union Minister Riju on Thursday said negotiations are the only means to restore peace in ethnic violence hit Manipur and returning the state to normalcy will be the Narendra Modi government's next phase of efforts. Riju put the blame for the ongoing ethnic clashes between the Meitei and the Kuki communities in the northeastern state on a Manipur High Court order recommending scheduled tribe SD status to the Meiteis. The violence has claimed at least 219 lives in the restive state. Riju said the problem in Manipur was not an uprising against the BJP-led center but ethnic clashes between two dominant groups, the Meiteis and the Kukis. If anyone wants to help restore peace in Manipur, then first go and appeal to both the Meiteis and the Kukis that do not pick up arms. An armed struggle will not lead to a solution. Peaceful negotiations are the only means to achieve a peaceful atmosphere and get normalcy back. That will be the next phase of our efforts to bring development in Manipur, he told PTI in a video interview. The Union Minister of Earth Sciences said the government has been trying to its best to restore peace, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi had appealed for peace from the ramparts of the Red Fort as well as from Parliament. In fact, this year's Independence Day speech began with an appeal to Manipur with the whole nation is with you. Despite that, the opposition are raking up this issue. He said Riju, who hails from Arunachal Pradesh, said those who want peace to be restored in Manipur should empathetically say that the warring groups must stop violence and talk to each other, as that is the only way out. The Union Home Minister Amrita stayed there for 4 days. Our Minister of State for Home, Nityananda Rai, was there for 22 days, and many officers were there, he said. Riju put the blame for the ongoing ethnic clashes between the two communities in the state on the High Court order recommending SD status to the Meiteis. He said the conflict was triggered when the High Court delivered the judgment telling the government that SD status should be given to the Meiteis within 3 months. Don't you think that was a very unique kind of an order from the High Court? Determination of a community as tribal or non-tribal is the government's job. It is a policy matter. When the High Court passed a direction that SD status should be given within 3 months, naturally, there was reaction from the other side. So the clashes happened. If anybody says that the center is the reason for the clashes in Manipur, he can be described as a foolish person, as the most unfortunate person to pass such comments, Riju said. He said the problem in Manipur was unfortunate as the Modi government has been making efforts to restore peace in the northeast. What Modi ji has done for the northeast in the last 10 years, it is 100 times more than what the Congress did in 60 years. Yet one incident in Manipur became a talking point for the Congress, the communists and other people. They have wasted a whole generation, he said. On March 27, 2023, the Manipur High Court instructed the state government to consider the inclusion of Meiteis in the list of SDs. This direction triggered the ongoing ethnic conflict between Meiteis and the tribal Kuki community in the state. However, on February 21, 2024, the High Court modified its order directing the removal of paragraph 17, section 3 that had instructed the Manipur government to consider the inclusion of Meiteis in the list of SDs. Now let's take a short break. We will return with more news updates. Stay tuned.
Gear up for the future with Quantum University. Write your success story with our new age programs that shall be amongst the top 3 most rewarding careers in India and across the globe in the next decade. One of the reasons why Quantum is a leading private university in India is these world-class partnerships which makes it stand out among the rest.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdokjare, hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlamsing mafam asida phangbigani. Ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Thong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
The pinnacles of success for your children. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India UNESCO School, excellence in education.
Welcome back after the short break. Let's resume with more updates. Amid preparations by various political parties for the Lok Sabha election, the Election Commission of India (ECI) has issued an advisory to Congress leader Rahul Gandhi to be cautious in his public utterances, sources said. They said ECI has advised the Congress leader to be more careful and cautious in his public utterances in future. The Delhi High Court had earlier asked the ECI to take appropriate action against the Congress MP for his speech in November last year, in which he used the expression pickpocket while attacking BJP leaders, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Election Commission had also issued notice to Rahul Gandhi over his penalty and pickpocket jibes at PM Modi. The sources said that ECI reiterated its advisory of March 1 this year and said it should be followed in right earnest during campaigning. Rahul Gandhi is a star campaigner of the Congress after considering all facts in the matter related to certain remarks against Prime Minister as Zaib Katra, pickpocket and penalty, including High Court of Delhi over dated December 21, 2023, and Rahul Gandhi's reply, the Election Commission of India has advised the Congress leader to be more careful and cautious in future, a source said. The Commission has asked Rahul Gandhi to take note of the advisory of the Commission to all parties, star campaigners and candidates while making public utterances. Taking note of the various trends and cases of plummeting levels of political campaign discourse in recently held elections, the Election Commission last week issued an advisory to all political parties to maintain decorum and utmost restraint in public campaigning and raise the level of election campaigning to issue-based debate. The Election Commission will assess any indirect MCC violations as per advisory as a fair basis to rework the notices to be given in terms of time and content in the forthcoming elections, the sources said. For the general election to the Lok Sabha and 4 legislative assemblies, all phases and geographical areas of the elections shall be the basis for determining repeat offences. Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar recently emphasized that political parties should foster ethical and respectful political discourse that inspires rather than divides and promotes ideas instead of personal attacks. The poll body has also put star campaigners and candidates on notice in case of violations that followed the previously known methodologies during elections to avoid breach of the Model Code of Conduct. Delhi Court has summoned Chief Minister Kejriwal to appear on March 16 following a fresh complaint filed by the Enforcement Directorate ED. The ED sought Kejriwal's trial for allegedly evading summons in the money laundering case related to irregularities in the now-scrapped 2021-22 Delhi excise policy. Additionally, Chief Metropolitan Magistrate Divya Malhotra took note of the complaint and directed Kejriwal to appear physically in court. This comes after an earlier directive for him to appear on the same date in connection with a separate ED complaint filed on February 3. The ED argued that Kejriwal, by not complying with the summons, committed an offence under Section 174 of the Indian Penal Code IPC, which deals with disobeying a legal order. The agency claimed that Kejriwal's reasons for not appearing were frivolous, hindering the investigation. The court had previously directed Kejriwal to appear on February 7, emphasizing his legal obligation to comply with ED summons. Despite skipping 5 summons since November 2, Kejriwal appeared virtually on February 17, citing the ongoing budget session as the reason for not appearing physically. However, he has since skipped 3 more summons. In response to the ED's first complaint, Kejriwal wrote a letter on Monday expressing readiness to answer questions via video conferencing after March 12. The ED accused Kejriwal of intentionally ignoring summons and raising frivolous objections. The investigation focuses on the role of various individuals, including Kejriwal, in the excise policy and tracing the proceeds of the alleged crime. Notably, Aam Aadmi Party leaders Manish Sisodia and Sanjay Singh have been arrested in connection with the case, while Kejriwal has been mentioned in ED charge sheets but not named as an accused. Indraprastha Gas Limited, IGL, Delhi's only CNG supplier, declared a reduction in gas selling prices on Wednesday. As per the firm, the retail consumer price of CNG will be cut by Rs 2.50 per kg across all IGL's geographical areas. The revised price will come into effect on 6 a.m. from Thursday, March 7. Post-reduction, the now selling price of CNG in Delhi will be Rs 74.09 per kg. Consequently, the CNG prices in Noida, Greater Noida and Ghaziabad GA will be Rs 78.70 per kg from 6 a.m. tomorrow. State-run Mahanagar Gas MGL announced a reduction in the prices of compressed natural gas CNG by Rs 2.5 per kg to Rs 73.50 per kg in Mumbai on Tuesday. The company attributed this decrease to a fall in gas input costs. The price cut will also be implemented across Delhi NCR. In an earlier statement, Oil Minister Hardeep Puri informed the Rajya Sabha about the government's ongoing efforts to regulate CNG prices. He revealed that Indian gas prices have been delinked from 4 international hubs in the US, Canada, UK and Russia and are now aligned with the Indian crude basket. Mamata Banerjee-led Trinamool Congress TMC is eyeing to expand its political base in Assam as indicated by its latest announcement to contest the Lok Sabha elections on 4 seats in the state. Party MP Shushmita Dev on Wednesday said that the party will put up electoral battles at 4 seats in Assam, adding that there would be no seat sharing with the Congress. TMC will contest 4 seats in Assam. There will be no seat sharing with Congress, but there will be an alliance with India while forming the government, she said. However, the party has not disclosed the seats from which TMC is mulling to field its candidates. TMC will be in opposition in Assam. It is a good alternative and I request that the people of Assam vote for TMC, she added. Assam, with its 14 Lok Sabha seats, currently has 9 under BJP control, 3 held by Congress and 1 each by AIUDF and an independent candidate. Following the recent delimitation of assembly and parliamentary seats in the state, the ruling BJP aims to secure victory in a minimum of 12 out of the 14 seats during the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. The All Assam Students Union ASU, along with 30 tribal organizations, is set to conduct an anti-CAA protest on March 10. The decision to postpone the date for anti-CAA protest is a sign of respect towards the All Thai Ahom Students Union and the Thai Ahom Youth Council's request to commemorate the unveiling of the highest statue of Lachit Borphukan. A 12-hour hunger strike will be conducted at each district headquarters from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on March 10. On the other hand, at a cultural event for Manasa Puja in Mushalpur, Baksa on March 6, popular singer Zubin Garg spoke out against the Citizenship Amendment Act. He asserted that the act is unnecessary and urged attendees to protest against it. Garg also made a firm declaration that as long as he is active, the CAA will not be implemented. In his speech, he mentioned figures like GP Singh and Himanta Biswa Sharma, implying their involvement would not aid in the enactment of the CAA. Expressing his sadness over the casualties related to the issue, Garg promised to work towards preventing further tragedies. The United Opposition Forum of Assam has submitted a memorandum to Indian President Draupadi Murmu via Assam's Governor Gulab Chand Kataria on 29 February. The memorandum demands the repeal of the contentious Citizenship Amendment Act CAA 2019 and requests that it not be implemented in Assam. The memorandum alleges that the CAA 2019 has been strongly opposed by political parties and the people of Assam since its introduction in Parliament. However, the ruling BJP government approved the bill leveraging its majority in both houses of Parliament and disregarding the sentiments of the Assamese people. The memorandum listing 16 Assam opposition political groups states that the Union Home Minister recently announced that the CAA would be implemented in Assam prior to the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. The opposition political parties have declared the act to be unconstitutional and a threat to the Assam Accord of 1985. They argue that the act jeopardizes the history, culture and social fabric, economy and identity of the Assamese people. The parties have appealed for intervention and have requested the Government of India to refrain from implementing the Citizenship Amendment Act in Assam. They have also asked for the act to be repealed, labeling it as unconstitutional and anti-national. If their appeal is ignored, the parties, along with the people of Assam, have threatened to initiate a democratic mass movement to force the government to repeal the act. They hope that the constitutional head of India will take necessary action as stated in the memorandum. The All Assam Student Union ASU took out a mass bike rally in protest against Citizenship Amendment Act (CAA) across the state on March 7. Hundreds of ASU members took out a motorbike rally demanding the repeal of the contentious act. A massive motorcycle rally was taken out in Dibrugarh, Kokrajhar and several other districts of the state on Thursday, March 7. Hundreds of ASU leaders and activists took part in an anti-CAA motorcycle rally led by ASU Vice President Nabajyoti Roy from ASU District Office premises located near Ras Mela ground in Kokrajhar town. Speaking to the media, the student leader made his stand clear that the democratic movement of ASU against CAA would continue. The state police force had tightened security ahead of the CAA protest to avoid any untoward incident. Moving on, a thief while trying to escape in Tinsukia was shot at by Assam police on March 6. The thief, identified as Munna Shah, was shot by the police after allegedly committing thefts in various locations. While the incident has brought relief to some residents, it also raises critical questions about police conduct, the nature of crime, and societal issues. Based on available information, police identified Munna Shah through CCTV footage and apprehended him at his residence. The bullet-ridden thief, Munna Shah, is currently undergoing treatment at Tinsukia Civil Hospital. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to embark on a two-day visit to Assam commencing on Friday, where he will inaugurate and lay the foundation stone for a series of significant development projects. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma revealed the itinerary during a press conference on Thursday. PM Modi's visit will kick off with his arrival at Tejpur Airport on Friday evening, followed by a direct journey to Kaziranga National Park. On March 9 at 5:30 a.m., the Prime Minister is scheduled to spend 2 hours exploring the rich biodiversity of Kaziranga before departing for Arunachal Pradesh. According to Chief Minister Sarma, PM Modi will inaugurate the Tinsukia Medical College and lay the foundation stone for Sivasagar Medical College under the PM Divine scheme on Saturday. Additionally, he will mark the commencement of the expansion of Big Boy Refinery and Guwahati Refinery with costs amounting to Rs 768 crores and Rs 510 crores respectively. The highlight of the visit is the inauguration of the Rs 3,992 crores pipeline project stretching from Barauni to Guwahati. Chief Minister Sarma stated PM Modi will address a rally at Meleng Meteli and inaugurate various projects from both the central and state governments. The Prime Minister will also partake in the Griha Pravesh housewarming ceremony for the 5.5 lakh houses constructed under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana PMAY. To accommodate PM Modi's visit to Kaziranga National Park, the local authorities have announced the closure of jeep safaris and elephant rides in the Kaziranga range of Kohora from March 7 to 9. The visit is expected to reinforce the government's commitment to fostering development in the region and addressing the needs of the people. Let's take another short break. We will return with more updates. Stay tuned.
Diabetes ko loina da hinglibasing tha amagi manungda control toba ngamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu tha amagi manungda hantaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungaitabsu numit manganigi manungda fahanba ngamle. Bile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahanba ngamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oiba ngamle. BP wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal oiba ngamle. Fatty liver oibasu tha amagi manungda fagat hanba ngamle. Pumnamak natural oiba hidak makhalna layang jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makata na hidak chabagi mathaw su tararoi. Hena kupa parol gidamak ngasimak langsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Laikai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Welcome you all to UNAPO School Chanum, Imphal East, a fully residential school ranked Manipur #1 in All India School Ranking Awards 2023-24 by Education World in Co-Education Boarding School category. Academic session for 2024-25 will begin on 1st April 2024. Registrations are open for classes 4 to 9. Hurry up for registration.
Welcome back again. Let's resume with more updates. A two-day faculty development program on value additional course Thogal Jagoi was begun today at the conference hall of Escola Women College, Nambol. It is sponsored by the Directorate of University and Higher Education, Government of Manipur. P. Shanti Kumar, Additional Director, Directorate of University and Higher Education, Assistant Professor Dr. Moranthen Chaure Kanba, Department of Dance, Manipur University, Dr. W. Robindro, Principal, Escola Women College, K.H. Napoleon, Coordinator, Escola Women College, IQAR, and Dr. N. Joykumar, Head of Department, Manipuri Escola Women College, attended the program.
Education system, national education policy 2020 da apoina alo hapsal iba tongan ba traction haibatai sam na haibada se value addition course da akoina ngasi thogal jagoi si khalagan da thogal jagoi gi damakta oja sing da training piraga angang sing si papung mai phana thokpa ngamna ba haidana adumaina sinjabani asida chawangna college akoigi lairiba manipur gi government ki makha da laibiriba government college, aided college, the private college, kaya dagi oja nipu mga mungna saruk yabi dana koi pangtok sari.
Under the leadership of Hareshwar Goswami at Oja Imo, social activist and writer along with Ajoybam Devan, social worker, Lamlai Kendra conducted book distribution cum interaction program on present crisis in Manipur at Lamlai Mayai Lekai Relief Camp. It was organized by Lamlai Block Congress Committee. Animes Deburma, the leader of opposition in Tripura and leader of Tripura Motha, has resigned from his position on March 7. He submitted his resignation to the Tripura Assembly Speaker Biswa Bandhu Sen on Thursday. He is scheduled to take oath as a minister today. Animes Deburma intended his resignation on March 6. In his resignation letter, Nanimes Deburma wrote, "I do hereby tender my resignation from the post of the Leader of Opposition Tripura Legislative Assembly. I request you to accept the same." The ENPO, which is demanding a separate state carved out of Nagaland, declared a public emergency in 6 districts, stating that it would not allow any political party to campaign for the Lok Sabha polls. The decision was taken by the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization ENPO after it held a meeting with tribal bodies and frontal organizations in Dimapur on Thursday. In view of the Government of India delaying to settle the offer for creation of Frontier Nagaland Territory (FNT) through the Ministry of Home Affairs, the tribal bodies and frontal organizations hereby declare public emergency all over Eastern Nagaland with immediate effect, it said in a statement. ENPO has been demanding a separate state since 2010, claiming that the 6 districts, Mon, Tuensang, Longland, Kipire, Noklak, and Samator, in the eastern part of Nagaland have been neglected in all aspects for years. It also decided not to accede to any assurance that may come up by the Ministry of Home Affairs to be implemented after the upcoming parliamentary election process. The ENPO also announced a dawn-to-dusk band in these 6 districts on March 8. It warned that any individual or group not adhering to the declaration would be doing so at their own risk. These 6 districts are mainly inhabited by the tribes of Chang, Kiamnyungan, Konyak, Pom, Sangtam, Tekir, and Imkim. The Mizoram government is mulling an option to corporatize the state's power department so that it functions efficiently, the assembly was informed on Wednesday. Replying to a question from ruling Mizoram People's Movement ZPM member Ace Ginzalala, Power Minister F. Roding Leana said that steps are being taken to divide the department into 3 functional segments: transmission, generation, and distribution strategic business unit, to corporatize the department. The minister also said that the state government is planning to construct 3 dams to generate electricity. Measures are being taken to construct a 150 megawatt hydroelectric project in the Tuivai River in the Saitual district near the Manipur border, a 120 megawatt unit in the Tlawang River, and a 24 megawatt project in the Tuirini River near Seswang village in Aizol district, he said. Rodingliana had earlier said that the state government was planning to construct 4 more solar power plants, which together can generate 45 megawatts of electricity. He had also said that Mizoram spends about Rs 33 to 37 crore in a month for the purchase of power from outside the state and requires 156 megawatts of electricity during peak hours. The state now has 15 small hydroelectric projects, which together generate 38.55 megawatts of power, according to the minister. Tripura Police and BSF Border Security Force conducted joint operations in the past 24 hours, seizing cannabis valued at over Rs 1.50 crores and apprehending 3 individuals in 2 separate incidents in the state. According to police sources, on Tuesday night, acting on a tip-off, Tripura Police and BSF personnel collaboratively conducted a raid at the residence of Shankar Debnath in Barakhala village under Sonamura subdivision of Tripura's Sepahijala district. During the operation, the law enforcement team discovered 13 plastic drums buried beneath the ground in Shankar Debnath's living room. We conducted a raid at Shankar Debnath's house and seized 13 drums filled with cannabis. The estimated value is around Rs 1 crore. We have arrested him and will present him before the court. The weight of the dried ganja is 313 kg, stated a police official. In a separate operation based on another tip-off, the Melaghar police station in the same district arrested 2 individuals in possession of 45 kg of dried ganja. The arrest took place in Taksapara area under the jurisdiction of the Melaghar police station. According to the details of the incident, the police raided Pranjit Burman's residence in Taksapara First Ward area based on confidential information and recovered a drum containing 45 kg of dried ganja. A drum filled with ganja was hidden underground inside the house with an approximate market value of Rs 1 lakh. During the operation, 2 brothers named Pranjit Burman and Sanjit Burman, the owners of the houses, were arrested. The police brought the 2 individuals caught with ganja to the police station and a case was registered under the NDPS Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances section, explained a police officer. Sange Gyatso Bhutia, General Secretary and Vice President of the Sikkim Bhutia Lepcha Apex Committee, has made a decisive leap into the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP). Bhutia, citing the pressing revenue deficit crisis gripping Sikkim, expressed his conviction that only through BJP's intervention could the state navigate its economic and constitutional challenges. Speaking with India Today Northeast about his choice, Bhutia stated the need for immediate action, asserting Sikkim's woes demand urgent attention. BJP's track record and vision for the region inspire confidence that our long-standing issues, including safeguarding Article 371F and addressing economic downturns, can find resolution. The leader lamented the prolonged dominance of regional parties in Sikkim, accusing them of neglecting constitutional mandates and exacerbating the state's vulnerabilities. The solution lies with the central government, Bhutia said, highlighting BJP's commitment to upholding Sikkim's unique constitutional provisions. Bhutia pointed to BJP's proactive measures even outside of power, citing the e-Shram portal as a prime example. More than 71,000 Sikkimis have benefited from BJP's welfare schemes, demonstrating their dedication to the state's welfare, he noted. Anticipating a shift in Sikkim's politics and upcoming legislative elections, Bhutia exuded optimism and said this time BJP will rise to power in Sikkim. Responding to concerns about allegations against BJP, Bhutia urged faith in the party's integrity, asserting Sikkim has recognized that BJP is the harbinger of change. Allegations may surface, but our people understand that BJP is committed to their welfare. A woman pilot has been injured after a trainer aircraft crashed in Madhya Pradesh, Guna. The plane had taken off from Nimuch, about 250 kilometers away from the crow flies, on Wednesday, and an engine problem is suspected to be the cause of the crash, officials said. The injured pilot is being treated at the district hospital in Guna. Guna Sub-Inspector Chanchal Tiwari said that the single-engine aircraft, a Cessna 172 owned by Dhana-based Kimes Aviation Academy, passed over Guna. It developed a malfunction. The trainee woman pilot then sought permission to land on the Guna airstrip. However, during landing, the flight went out of control and crashed into bushes. The aircraft overturned and was badly damaged due to impact, with petrol leaking from the plane. Kerala, a state renowned for its advancements in education, introduced IRIS, the first generative AI teacher, in yet another groundbreaking move. IRIS, which was created in partnership with Maker Labs EduTech Private Limited, represents a substantial step forward in the application of artificial intelligence in the classroom. Unveiled at KTCT Higher Secondary School in Thiruvananthapuram, IRIS is a humanoid designed to enhance the learning experience for students. Maker Labs shared a video of IRIS on Instagram showcasing its potential to transform education. With IRIS, we have set out to revolutionize education by harnessing the power of AI to create a truly personalized learning experience, they wrote. A video that is going viral on the internet demonstrates IRIS's interactive capabilities and its role as a versatile teaching tool. Constructed as part of the Atal Tinkering Lab ATL initiative, which was started by Niti Aayog, IRIS has several elements that are designed to transform conventional teaching approaches. IRIS, who can answer complicated questions and speak 3 languages, provides each student with a unique learning experience. Because of its features, which include mobility, voice assistance, interactive learning modules, and manipulation capabilities, it is a priceless tool in the classroom. Upon improvement in the law and order situation in the Valley districts, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today in Imphal East, Imphal West, and Thabal districts. In Kakching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. However, in Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Traffic is seen as usual on the roads. Most of the shops and markets were open. Several people purchased their essential items during the curfew relaxation. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 94028909882, and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram, and X for more information about the channel. Before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur prohibits Myanmar refugees from engaging any form of business or labor work. No work, no pay whip issued for government staff for skipping work. Manipur government to send recommendation to Center for Implementing NRC in state, CM Biren Singh. Talks only way to bring peace in Manipur, says Minister Riju. ASU tribal bodies announced 12-hour hunger strike in Assam on March 10 against CAA. IRIS, India's first AI teacher, launches in Kerala school. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West, and Thabal districts till 10 p.m. For Kakching district till 8 p.m. In Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. That's all for now. For more updated news, please tune into ELITETV News at 6 p.m. Until then, have a good day.